so no sustained development without energy reform and the provision of safe and secure energy. What you mentioned the burning of firewood, but if you give us your vision, what are some of the key steps, and what would you hope? What are some of the key solutions? How Haiti looks like in the future, in 2020 and in 2030? What do you imagine your country to look like in an ideal world? In a real world too.
In a real world.
Yes, in a real world.
Yes,
Let's talk about the real world.
What we're working towards, we will have reduced the need to harvest this form of energy, it's basically wood and charcoal, by providing other forms of energy more readily available and cheaper, at a cheaper price to begin with. So substituting the wood and charcoal that's being used now with other forms, namely LPG, namely maybe cellulosic briquettes, other things that will allow us to reduce that need. Secondly, for the areas or the households or the small enterprise that are linked to that, that we could improve the use of that energy by helping them acquire more efficient tools that are using this form of energy. Thirdly, as far as charcoal is concerned, the transformation of wood to charcoal right now is being done in a basically artisanal way, meaning the people who are doing the transformation are doing it in rough, non-efficient ways. So help them use more modern equipment so that the transformation will be more efficient and they will use less wood to have more charcoal. Then also, the areas where the wood is being harvested, we should make them managed systematically, specific areas, have woodlots that would be solely used for production of charcoal, and other areas will be reserved and people won't be allowed to harvest wood in other areas. And obviously, last but not least, is making other forms of energy available, notably electricity and biofuels that will be produced locally, that will give us the same comfort level, the same productivity level, but with locally produced energy.
Final question: what role do you see for wind and solar as the two maybe mainstream renewable energy sources, and what's the role of electricity and the grid playing in this? If you talk a little bit about that.
Wind and solar are amongst a few of the available energy resources for Haiti. Sometimes people talk about the maybe difficulty or the novelty of the renewable energies, and I tell them, let's not talk about renewable energy, let's talk about local energy for Haiti. Well, they happen to be wind, solar, and hydro, and therefore for us it's essential to see how we can make the best use of those forms of energy, and instead of having to import all the energy that we're using. So that I think wind and solar being the two major forms of renewable energy that are available to Haiti, we are now designing our plan so that we can make the best use of those forms of energy. We're hoping that we can use wind farms, we can use solar power plants to produce the electricity that can be used throughout the country, mainly in the rural areas where grid access is very difficult and very expensive, instead of trying to have an interconnected grid all over this very mountainous country where it'd be very expensive to do so. Then we might work on creating mini grids, on building mini and even microgrids using renewable resources in alone or most probably in a hybrid form with conventional energy technologies, and be able to offer in those rural areas this alternative that will give people access to electricity, as well as use these renewable forms of energy to supplement the energy that is being produced on the grid today.
Thank you very much, Rene. That's an amazing vision, and we wish you not just good luck with your projects, but the German government has provided Worldwatch with the opportunity to help you, support you, develop your vision further, and work with you on your energy roadmaps, and we're very much looking forward to this work. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Alex. It's a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to working with Worldwatch.
Same here. Thank you.